So that bottom room right there on the end, that was Beckett's room. And it's hard to see it all the time, but it's a memory, it's a location. Richmond is full of monuments. We have monuments to our government, our banks. We have monuments in front of banks and government. Richmond's full of them. We have monuments. We have a whole avenue dedicated to monuments. That's my monument. Okay. So, this isn't about the type of memorial. Again, we have great murals in Richmond. We have great statues in Richmond. We have a whole street that's called Monument Avenue. People protest a statue. They protest against people protesting the statue. There's a lot going on with monuments and memorials. That room in VCU is my memorial, is a monument, I guess. It's not the memorial, it's a memorial to Beckett, for me. And the interesting thing is, a memorial can be, or a thing, can become a memorial, or it can also become a trigger. It can be both for the same person. So let me explain. When Beckett was first diagnosed, that was the room we stayed in for 7 weeks. And that's where we began our fight. That's also the room and the window, the same room, was where Beckett passed away. For the longest time I drove past that, I'd have to go past that exit every so often, and I always look. Every time I drive past that exit, I always look up, and I always say something to Beckett, and it makes me think of him. But for the longest time, I would go out of my way not to drive past that, not to take the exit. For 9 months, I drove the same route multiple times a week to come here. Either he was in the hospital or he was in clinic. And you take that same exit over and over and over again. And what happens is, the road you travel has meaning. The sign you see has meaning. And that's what happened to me. And so it became a trigger in a way. And by being a trigger, it could cause me to really go have that wave of sadness hit. But it didn't have to be that way forever. Now, I can look at that room and I still do the same thing, but the monument, it switched from a trigger to a monument for me. I don't fear the room anymore. Now it's going to remember Beckett. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a helicopter coming in. And at that window on the 7th floor, the helipad is up on the 11th floor. And Beckett got it one time. He got a chance to ride a helicopter to his appointment, and he was so happy. as simple as just a window that you know where it is and you know what it means. Those things are as equally important as all the artwork we have around our cities and all the fantastic buildings we build. Sometimes it's just a simple window. That's it from downtown. Peace.